Hello and welcome to the July edition of Invision, bringing you the news and events from the UK printing industry. We've come to the National Plant Show in Coventry to speak to Hortipack, part of the Rydell Group, about their fresh and inventive approach to plant label and point of sale manufacturing. Also coming up this month, the BPIF signs a 3-year contract with the Boss Federation. BPIF CEO Cathy Woodward raises the issue of Chinese imports and paper restrictions. The BPIF invites applications for the European Prospect project from UK print companies. And we preview some events coming up in the next couple of months. Following the success of their previous 5-year deal, the Boss Federation has extended its association management contract with the BPIF for a further 3 years. Although both federations retain their separate legal status and boards of directors, the contract allows the Boss Federation access to a number of BPIF services and professionals, including HR, legal, health and safety, environmental and training. The BPIF will also continue to assist in the promotion of Boss events, the production of Boss Today magazine, and the expansion and retention of the Boss Federation membership. At the recent Joint Steering Committee meeting of Intergraph and Uni-Europographical in Brussels, BPIF CEO Cathy Woodward again raised with Francois Aguinaga, head of Unit Forest-Based Industries, the issues of Chinese imports and Chinese paper restrictions. We'll keep you informed of any developments on the European Union's position. HTA National Plant Show displays the best of British plant suppliers. Rydell Group's specialist horticultural division Hortipack have come here to showcase their products and demonstrate how they lead the way in UK plant label design and manufacture.
We're here today at the HTA National Plant Show really to be amongst the industry, to help these fantastic UK growers showcase their products to the right customers at the right time using the appropriate media.
It's great being here with Rydell at the plant show. They're such a super example of an organisation that's moved itself from being a traditional printer into really working with its customer base and its market.
We were amongst the first people to try and pioneer printing on plastic, and it just took drive. It wasn't something that we could just port from something else. We had to develop it from scratch. In terms of the product, it's a lot more than just a piece of print. We partner with a global picture library source, so we can put the very best pictures and also some really specialist information that we present on the front or the back of, say, a label, and inspire the gardener to make that purchase. More recently, we've realised that the way we supply those labels into the market is quite fragmented. We're taking a very different strategic angle now, and what we're doing is we're trying to understand the gardener in great detail, understand where the biggest spend potential is from those gardeners, and realising that a label company can actually communicate with gardeners better than anybody else, and that's the journey we're going on. It's a marketing-based journey.
They've established a database that really allows them to give their customers very specific data about different segments of the market, and they're now in a position where they can identify 9 different sectors within the buying population, and each one of those buying sectors has got a different set of drivers that they can actually tailor their own products and their own services to.
Supplying this industry is full of challenges, not only the quality of the data and the way it's presented, but also the seasonality. We'll do 25% of our turnover in 1 month every year, and that's around spring when all the plants are growing. We also get a period over the summer where we aren't in heavy production mode, and we get an opportunity to innovate and develop new people and processes and new skills, and that's been really successful for the group as a whole.
They've used consultants, they've used BPIF training resources, they've worked with their stakeholders to really develop what their strategic plan is and really to think outside the box.
As well as the customer meetings and focus groups, what I'm also doing is getting much more involved in the industry on different levels. I've been able to assemble a group of younger, like-minded people from all over the different parts of the horticultural industry, and it's our job primarily to challenge the convention in the industry. And what we're looking at with broad brushstrokes initially is, are the traditional printed products that we've supplied for all these years, they're still fit for purpose? And we think the answer is no. So what we're looking at now is not just the labels and the pose and stuff we already do, but we're actually researching, developing substrates, we're researching, developing new types of ink, we're researching, developing new technologies, so we can actually connect the print with the internet and take advantage of both those types of media and communication forms, so that we can hit the customer with the right message at the right time, however they choose to do it.
Some are looking for certain things in the label, while others might actually be looking for a technology solution. That's enabling Rydell to develop its next stage of its strategy, which says, well, what's the digital, what's the online implications, and how does that marry with their more traditional products?
The future for us is probably the most exciting bit, because we have so much more opportunity now that we've opened our minds and understood the customers. We're no longer just thinking about being mass manufacturers or mass printers of labels. We're looking for solutions all across the market. There's a never-ending journey of opportunity and solution in that mix. And what it actually boils down to is product development and service innovation.
The BPIF are looking to sign up 20 companies on a first-come, first-served basis to the Prospect project. The European-funded project is designed to encourage companies to register with EMAS, the European Eco-Management and Audit Scheme. The successful companies must show a commitment to improve their environmental performance and will benefit from a free environmental review to identify their current environmental standing, and a free EMAS gap analysis, guidance and support to highlight what each company needs to do to obtain registration to EMAS. The companies will also gain free publicity in Imprint magazine and a free report on completion of the project. For further information on the Prospect scheme, please email Dominic Wing at the address on screen now. The BPIF AGM will be held at the Church House Conference Centre in Westminster at 2 p.m. on the 11th of July. This year's theme is the value of membership and offers all our members the opportunity to review the Federation's performance over the past year and provide feedback to take us forward into the next. The all-party parliamentary print group will follow on from the AGM and be held at the House of Lords on the 11th of July. As with the AGM, this event is open to all members, large and small, and provides a forum to discuss issues impacting the print industry, as well as the chance to meet with politicians and network in a relaxed environment. The event will also feature the presentation of this year's Print Futures Awards. Both events are well worth attending, whatever the size of your business, so for further information on both, please contact Hina Bolsara at the address on screen. And finally, congratulations to Taylor Bloxham for achieving the BPIF Seal of Business Excellence after scoring highly in the BPIF's Health and Safety, HR and Environmental Audits. Well, that's it for the July edition of Invision. Don't forget that further details of all the stories featured this month can be found in Imprint magazine and on the BPIF website at www.britishprint.com. I'm off to take a look around some more of the stunning displays here at the National Plant Show. So until next time, goodbye.